Hello, Kurt Jackson, Retirement Income Strategies with KJ Financial here. I've got some questions for anyone that's in their 50s that they should be considering about the possibilities of a black swan event occurring and how it could impact their retirement. You know, Katrina was a black swan event. Nobody expected it. Nobody planned for it, and they still haven't totally recovered from that. What if we had an earthquake in the center of the United States? Maybe Chicago or St. Louis. Maybe both. Isn't the biggest fault line that we have in the U.S. doesn't it go right through there? Isn't California long overdue for a major earthquake? What would happen if there were a terrorist act in a mall or a grocery chain? Would that impact our economy? Would that have a positive or negative impact on the market? What if a solar event or some type of intervention of some sort shut down the electrical grid? What would happen to the economy if the internet was hacked and shut down? What if derivatives are a bigger problem for banks than they even realize? Could that cause another downturn in the markets like we saw back in 2008? You know, there's hundreds of things that could happen. If no one knows what's going to happen, shouldn't we develop a strategy that keeps us safe regardless of what happens? Would it be even better if we could also be in a position to take advantage of the aftermath of that crisis? See, if you have a solid plan for these situations, would any of this be bad news or would it be good news for your money? You know, we found that all these types of events could create opportunities, but only if they're planned for. Do you want these events, these type of events, if they happen, to be good news or bad news for your money? Now, is your money in a place now where it's protected from these types of surprise events, or is that money exposed to the risk of the economy going in the tank? Would it make sense to at least explore other options that you've probably never heard about, that could help you make sure that things like these aren't bad news, but they're actually good news for your money? If you think that would make sense, then wouldn't it make sense for us to have a friendly conversation about them to see what you think? You know, don't worry, nothing's going to be sold during this conversation. I said it was a friendly conversation, and I meant that. We'll just see where you are, where you want to be, and if you're in a position to be safe, if we can put you in a position to be safe in case something happens. If you find that you're not and you want us to help you design something more specific, then we'll have some more conversations. If not, you'll walk away either knowing that you're okay or knowing you need to find someone to help you protect yourself and your loved ones. How's that sound? Well, would it make sense to do that, have that conversation before something bad happens, or do you want to wait until after? Okay? If it sounds good, go ahead and give me a shout at my direct line, 816-582-5532, or email me, Kurt@kjfinancialonline.com. Those numbers are up there on the screen, and let's set up a time to talk. Thanks for tuning in.